This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
I'm Javier Soto with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. Two brothers are behind bars tonight, with one of them, 36-year-old Jesus Baez Franco, facing murder charges in the shooting death of his roommate. Thursday morning, it happened near Southern and Mesa Drive. Jesus told officers he fired a gun through a bedroom door, and Jesus's brother, 26-year-old Oscar Baez Franco, says he fired his gun into the floor when he heard his brother yell. Officers found a man's body in that apartment with gunshot wounds. The brothers confirmed it was their roommate. When Congressman Ruben Gallego announced he was running against Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema next year, speculation began immediately on who would replace him in Congress. Tonight, one person that's been talked about might be ready to formally announce. In a Facebook post that thanks her husband and then acknowledges being the daughter of the late Congressman Ed Pastor, last night Phoenix City Council member Laura Pastor posted Adelante Congreso, meaning Forward Congress.
The Pastor name is really deeply respected in the Hispanic community, and so we'll see if that can sustain itself.
High ground political consultant Chuck Coughlin believes when she officially enters the race, she will be the favorite, but Pastor will not go unchallenged. State Senate Minority Leader Raquel Teran, the former Democratic Party chair, is among several people considering a run. ABC made multiple attempts to contact Pastor, but haven't heard back. In the state of education, the Buckeye Elementary School District says their latest strategy is leading to significant improvements among students. During the pandemic in 2020, the district had several schools that received D's and F's by the state's letter grade system, so they started participating in Project Momentum. It gives schools an extra $150 per student. Our news partners at KTAR spoke with the district's executive director of curriculum. She says teachers created improvement plans to identify areas where kids needed extra support.
It's a relentless push to know where students are and what are their next steps in learning. And then how do we get there, right? What instructional practices yield these types of results?
The efforts worked. Last year, the Buckeye Elementary School District exceeded state averages for growth in English and math test scores, and the district's D's and F's improved to A's and B's. Now to an Impact Earth report. There's trouble for the so-called Doomsday Glacier. The glacier is the size of Florida and is connected to Antarctica by an ice shelf. Researchers found cracks and other formations melting on that shelf. Severing that connection could mean the glacier itself might melt much faster, which could trigger a catastrophic rise in sea levels. After a brief timeout due to the Super Bowl and WM Phoenix Open, traffic closures are making their return this weekend. Here's what you need to know for 4 Valley freeways. I-17 northbound lanes will be closed between Thunderbird and Union Hills. Eastbound lanes on the US 60 will be shut down between Higley and the Loop 202. I-10 eastbound will be closed between the US 60 and Loop 202. And westbound lanes on the 303 will be closed between the I-17 and Lake Pleasant Parkway. To see a full breakdown, all you have to do is go to abc15.com/traffic.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, tracking a beautiful and warmer weekend here in the Valley. Tomorrow looking great with sunshine and much lighter winds. We'll still be off to a chilly start in the morning, 49 degrees for that low at 6 a.m. Some clouds early on, but they'll be clearing out throughout the day. And we'll hit 69 by lunchtime, 73 around 4 p.m. here in Phoenix. There's a look at Futurecast. Those clouds clearing out, maybe a few flurries out to the east early tomorrow morning, but that would be about it here for us. And then as we head into the weekend, we've got more clouds and maybe even a few raindrops coming down in central and southeastern Arizona on Sunday as moisture starts to flow in from the south. Slight chance of a little more of that coming in on Monday and Tuesday as well. But by Wednesday, the next big winter storm pushes in from the north with a big drop in temperatures, lots of wind, and good chances for rain and snow across Arizona.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.